Morning, everyone. It's wonderful to be here. I'm actually also here with my husband, Tony Ricasa. Also, he's Robert's brother as well. But it's great to be here. I remember Dr. Oades many, many years ago, and actually, my brother Brian was actually his student, Brian Temple. And when I first came here back home in the community, I actually started with state assembly member Marty Block, and then that's when I started moving into our community again and volunteering and just helping out in our Philadelphia community. And that's where, of course, I met Dr. Cornelia Derene and Dr. Rizalino. But he was a phenomenal, wonderful person. And I remember attending his birthday party at PCS at the Wellness Center, and he welcomed me back home. And it was very, it was wonderful to see him again. And truly miss him, and it's such a blessing today, wishing his biggest birthday. But again, I continue to assembly member Block and now he's a state senator. So we're always here for our community and especially Dr. So thank you so much and for inviting us. We're very happy to be here. But also we have to we'll still stay for maybe a few minutes. My mother, as you know, we have to get to she's back home in hospice now. So yeah, but we wanted to be here to celebrate, Dr. Oades and also for the Wellness Center. So it's great to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll be brief because the two most important people that brought me in my relationship to Dr. Oades, my brother Robert, my wife Joyce. I'm Tony Ricasa. We moved back to San Diego. We were originally from here, but we were in LA for 25 years. So we were always involved in the community and other organizations, just like Kalusugan. But I remember when Robert and Dr. Oades used to always talk, and they would have all these different plans of things that they wanted to do with programs. So that was my connection. I was mostly in Los Angeles, so I thought it was some great things. And Robert always had the highest regard for Dr. Oades and Dr. Virija for you continuing on his legacy. And although it's temporary that Kalusugan is just taking this little break in history for something better to come, something more to come. So now that we're permanently here back in San Diego with our family, we look forward to helping out wherever we can.
Thank you very much,
I'm Milau. I'm Nelly's husband. I'm with the San Diego Unified School District. I'm a school teacher, and I met Riz. I think way back. It's been a long time since I remember meeting him for the first time. He went to Bell. I was a teacher at Bell Middle School. It's down the street from here, and he went there and he was doing an outreach to the schools back then. So that's how we met, and our familiarity was just through my wife. She would go line dancing at the KCS office because it's part of the healthy program. They would get people to exercise through line dancing. So that's how I continued to be associated with Dr. Oades.
Oh, there's line dancing before.
Hi, it's good to see you all. My name is Nedy Lau. I'm in real estate, and but the thing is, the reason I was here, I started line dancing. Actually, that's the first time that I started line dancing at the KCS during that time. And I really enjoy doing that one. And then from now, even up to now, though, I continue doing it. And every time Dr. Durihe needs anything, though, I try to help her as much as I can. I'm not in the board or anything like that, but if she needs help, she'll just call me, and then I'll try to help her with that. So thank you for inviting us. Friday is usually my day with my husband, and my brother is here, so I decided to bring both of them. But thank you.
I've been associated with, by the way, I am Auring Kudal, and I've known Kalusugan since its inception. In fact, the first time I came in 1989. I was here in 1989, came back, I was coming in and out. But on 1994, right, I read in the papers that there is a coalition of Filipino American organizations that will foster health and wellness in the community. And I also read in the papers, and that is in the Asian Journal, that they were given a grant of $50,000 for capacity building. But the one associated with that project is the Council of Filipino American Organizations, Operation Samahan, San Diego State University. And the one representing SDSU is Dr. Derihe and Dr. Oades. And the one representing COPAO is Paul Ones. And the one representing Operation Samahan is Joel San Juan. So they have a very good program, community outreach. And I attended the first, it was the first seminar which was held at Marina. And I was very much impressed because the support of the community was there. And being a public health educator, I said, this is the right program for this community. So all the while, I've been attending their seminars. I've been very much impressed with all the projects that they have developed. And then came biglang Siglang Buhay. And in Siglang Buhay, I was invited by Ophelia to be to be a member of the group that will implement the program. And so the vision then was really, it was good for the community. And Dr. Oades, being a visionary that he was, started thinking of having a community center, the Filipino Wellness Center. And I know that Ophelia was the grant writer, and Dr. Oades was a very good editor, and he really, he can tweak your project proposal in order that it will be fundable. And he was very proud of that role. And so the partnership was really good for the community. Both of them served the community. And unexpectedly, they were able to build so much goodwill. And then came the Kalusugan, the Filipino Wellness Center. And I feel sad because I know that Ophelia and Riz really put their heart into the building. I tell you, it is very difficult to run a program, but here they are, devotedly working hand in hand in order to have the building. So I got really involved with Kalusugan when Film Fest was turned over. The festival itself was turned over by Tony Yang to Kalusugan in order that Kalusugan will serve as the fiscal agent. and I was the executive director. And after that, they said, oh, you're executive director volunteer. You know what, Dr. Oades was so kind, and he said, we better appoint you as resource development specialist of Kalusugan so that you can have a little money because I was doing volunteer work. But that is one thing with Riz. He was very concerned about your financial income. I mean, your income when you are working. He doesn't want you to just be volunteer. He said, you are already in the States. You know, you have to have a little something. So he insisted that I become the resource development specialist. And so Film Fest grew. Film Fest was really, when it grew, it was really Ophelia who wrote the first grant. And I really would like to write a history about this because they have taken Kalusugan services, Kalusugan Community Services for granted. Now that we have turned over the Film Fest to our young people, they forgot the past. So I said, you know, institutional history is important. You have to know all the things that happened in the community because many of our young people just come in without really knowing about the past. But we are here at present. And Kalusugan, Dr. Oades, Ophelia, and Paul Ones, and Joel San Juan really work hard together in order to provide the services that are needed by the community. When nobody was taking care of the community, they were there to help. And so in memory of Dr. Oades, who's been very kind and who has really been very good to me, you know, I pray that his name will be remembered even if the Phil and Wellness is no longer there because he has done a lot for the community. And I am here just to honor his memory. And to say thank you, Ophelia, for all the good times that we had. And
hello, everybody. Very too tough act to follow after Dr. Kodal and Sim. But my name is Demi West. I'm with the American Cancer Society. I've worn many different hats with Kalusugan.
to hear what's coming.
Sorry. Our mom's carried you in this
I
meeting,
gotta
so we
relieve
have
her.
to relieve her.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yes, it's okay. So, but I was a student, a public health student, and that's how I met Dr. Oades and Dr. Durihe, is that I needed internship hours, and then I graduated and I got hired with the American Cancer Society. So I've done cancer education, and when Dr. Oades and Dr. Durihe got the project to do a healthy eating project, that's when I met the Bataks and met a lot of different Filipino members out in the communities, and I got exposure to working with the Filipino Nurses Association as well and doing education on cancer. So I've had many different hats, and I also had an opportunity to also teach belly dancing and then perform at the different functions. So when I saw the email that Dr. Durihe had sent, I was very saddened, but also very hopeful and excited about the future. And then whenever I can help, I'll definitely be there. I've stepped away from being active in the Filipino community. I have a 2-year-old son, but I definitely would like to come back and help where I can. So I'm very honored to see everyone here and be a part of hearing what's approaching in the future. So thank you.
Okay.